Robinson from downtown Manhattan. We welcome you inside MetLife Stadium, East Rutherford, New Jersey. Here's Harrison Butker out there to get this thing started. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. In motion, it's Robinson. Throwing to begin, it's Wilson. Now a short one caught by the tight end, Johnson.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Play action. Now, Wilson. Right back to Johnson. He's got it again. They go 5 receivers for third down and 4. From the shotgun, Wilson. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Now the New Jersey native who played his college ball at Rutgers, it's Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. He'll come up now for second down and 4. They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
This is how you drop your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he powers his way forward, doing it on the ground inside the 40, a gain of 8. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Kansas City.
Here's 1st and 10. And in motion is Brown. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And it'll be second down.
And you can see the quarterback, he's looking up at the Jumbotron after that throw, Mike. He knows he just got away with one, and he's thinking, all right, what do I got to do to make an adjustment that it's not so close the next time?
That's caught. Travis Kelce. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. He'll get this one complete to Brown. He is in. Hollywood Brown Touchdown, Chiefs.
And here's a great example, Mike, of how experience and having some veteran players at these key spots, they can work so well together. The whole idea is you need to see the game through the eyes of the quarterback, and I think that's what the receiver did such a nice job in. He was on time, he was accurate, and you never fool your quarterback. When you have two guys like this that are operating on the same page, you can see the result.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 30.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
I just love the feel this tight end has, Mike, for the defense when they play zone coverage. Certain guys, they want to run routes like they're lines on a piece of paper, and they end up going from uncovered space to covered space, but not the case here. He knew he was open. He knew he was in the right spot. He stayed open. The quarterback delivered a good ball.
And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Brian Cook up from his safety spot to make the tackle.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Out of the gun, here's Russ. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. That is Mike Dana working his way in there to record the sack.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
The play clock down to 0, and this not the best of sequences. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. From the gun, it's Wilson. He'll try and get there on the ground. And Wilson's been doing this a long time. He knows the drill, slides to avoid the contact, and picks up the first down. A big one there on 3rd down, good for 26 yards.
You know this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life, his speed, his ability to create. We saw him get him here early on the big scramble. He's able to pick up the first down and keep the drive alive.
And that time, the pressure too much. He'll go down.
It's a loss of 3. Brings up second and 13 at the 38-yard line.
So we are through 1 on Sunday Night Football. It's the Chiefs on top. More from MetLife Stadium after this. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. He'll look middle here and get it to Neighbors. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. And some problems communicating on 3rd down, and that's going to be a delay. So now after the penalty, a much tougher prospect to convert. It is 3rd and 9. He'll try to run for it. And it's a big run down to the 10-yard line.
You certainly can't fault the secondary here. The coverage was almost too good downfield on 3rd down. The quarterback realized quickly there was nowhere for him to go with the ball, decides to become a runner. He's able to pick up the first down and some.
So not quite first and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. And a short pickup down inside the 10.
Tackle made at the 9-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Now Russ. This one is pulled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes! Malik Neighbor. And before the try, remember, it is a touchdown. All scoring plays are reviewed, so replay will confirm this one before we do anything else. So take away the 6 points, and it's ruled an incomplete pass. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
A gain of 7 yards.
Andy Reid wants another look at that, and Big Red has thrown the red challenge flag. They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. That's going to be caught, and he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on downs. And not much room to run there. He'll only get to the 6-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. They'll try and run it here with Pacheco. On 4th down, it's Matt Ariza to punt for KC. Amir Smith-Marset goes back to return it. Now fair catch is taken back inside the 40.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
On the ground, here's Tracy. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. On the zone read, a give to Tracy. And the defense right on that. I don't know if keeping would have done any better. No gain on that one.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
On 3rd down, they'll run with Tracy. And he'll get to the 48, and that's going to be good enough. It'll pick up a 1st down. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. A short one there to Bellinger. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. They face 2nd down and 7. Wilson. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
Seems like the quarterback was a little predetermined in his read. I think he decided even before seeing the coverage where that ball was going. Next time, read the coverage. Let the play unfold. Don't force something that's not there.
He'll let it fly. Deep ball for Slayton.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner, and next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Here's Jamie Gillen on now. He's on for the 2nd time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. That's going to be out of bounds, no return. And the drive's going to start from just inside the 20-yard line. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. To the outside, catch made by Worthy. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick 1st down.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode, and that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
And he's close to a 1st down. To gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. Second and a yard. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Short pass taken in by Kelsey.
A 4-yard pickup on the play. 1st down, Chiefs.
Couple of 1st downs already on this drive, and they'll go 1st down from the 43. They put Kelsey in motion. Right back to the air for Mahomes. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. To the air once more, it's Mahomes. To the left side in the hands of Rice. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. Harrison Butker on now for the field goal. This one from 54 yards out. And he missed it. It's no good. Just the lone touchdown in that first half of action. 7-0 is our score. As we get you down to Florida, Orlando specifically, where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, has our EA Sports halftime report. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They put Kelsey in motion. Once again, it's Pacheco. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down. Now, a carry for Hunt. And that's going to be a Chiefs 1st down. Good running. Gets him to about the 44.
You can see the trust they have in this running back and the offensive line. You're facing a 3 and out. You're trying to extend this drive, turn around, hand it to the guy behind you, and let him do the rest.
Gray is the motion man here. They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game. Throwing is Mahomes. The throw on the run is complete. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
That's just such a tough throw. I mean, that's all arm. Being able to get your body turned and throw back across your body. I mean, it's one thing if you're just throwing it a couple yards to a check down. But in this case, he's still willing and able to push the ball downfield. And there does come some danger when you throw back across. But in this case, it's a big completion.
And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Receiver in motion, going right. He's trying to get around the corner, but he can't. He's going to be run down behind the line. Here's 3rd and 2. Now, Mahomes. Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up 1st downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that 3rd down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
Man in motion is Brown. Mahomes now to throw again. Right back to Brown. He's got it again. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. 2nd down and 3. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That's complete to Rice. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4.
A gain of 4 yards. And the 1st down, Chiefs.
Gray is the motion man here. A 1st down throw for Mahomes. He connects with Gray on that one. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. That is caught, and they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal. To throw is Mahomes. This one caught at the 4. And he can't get there. They're going to force him out of bounds back at the 2.
What they teach these backs is when you catch a check down, immediately try to get vertical. Try to put a hole in the defense coming to rally tackle. So give credit to the defense here. They strung this out and made him go sideways, and they forced him to go so far sideways, he went out of bounds.
They'll try it again from the 2. Second and goal. Play action here. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
Third and goal. Mahomes. That pass to the sideline. Nice job to bring it in and stay in bounds, but still short of that first down.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Here's Mahomes. It is brought in the end zone. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, Kansas City. Butker now to add the PAT. It's up and through. And the Chiefs move out on top, 14-0. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They'll run with Tracy. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
Out of the gun, here's Russ. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
They're lucky to have avoided this mistake here, Mike. In the fourth quarter, with possessions running out, that would have been a critical back-breaking play in this game. And they're going to have second life now after that defender drops the ball. And let's see if they can take advantage of it.
In motion, it's Robinson. Wilson now to throw on third down. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. A gain there of 10 yards. That's good for a Giants first down.
Okay, so now you pick up that first down, Mike, but now there needs to be a sense of urgency. You know you need to score twice. So this one, ideally for the offense, results in a touchdown. But either way, this first score of the 2 needed needs to be fast, because you need every possession you can here late in the fourth quarter.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at their 49-yard line.
They'll work now on second and 4. To throw again is Wilson. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down.
Oftentimes, it's the wide open ones that are the hardest to catch. It seems like the ball is in the air forever. You start overthinking it. You start really making more of it than what you should, and you let it slip away.
Now a screen set up for Tracy. The screen works for 10 yards and a first down.
The relationship between the back and the offensive lineman is now the key for the run after catch. You want to make sure those linemen don't get too far down the field where they can't help protect the back. So once the running back catches it, there's a go-go call. Now everyone knows it's time to go downfield. The running back falls in behind them, and that's the landmark of the screenplay.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Desperation time now setting here in the fourth quarter. This is where the urgency of your 2-minute offense is so critical. How many plays can you run and how fast can you run them? Because one score is not going to do it. You're going to have to score and get the ball back and end up going down and punching it in again. Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. He's got it inside the 5. And the Giants have got a 1st and goal. He's out of bounds at the 4-yard line. 15 yards the pickup. Good for a first down. This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is 1st and goal. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, if you're going to target him in the end zone, you better come correct, man, because this guy, he embraces those moments of one-on-one coverage when it matters the most, and I think he just saved 6 by getting his hands on that one.
Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, Wilson. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Giants. Now it's Graham Gano for the PAT. His kick is good. And the Giants are on the board. It's now 14-7. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's a run with Hunt. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. On 2nd down, Pacheco. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard. They'll drop to throw. He'll get this one complete to Brown. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll run with Pacheco. Not much there, maybe a yard. Whistles here and a timeout. Defense going to take this one with 1:51 to go. Here's 2nd and 9. A handoff to Pacheco. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. A run up the middle with Pacheco. This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the line. 4th down coming up.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
On comes the Chiefs punter. The punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. And he's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 35-yard line.
Here comes 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. That's to Robinson. He's got it. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
And now, after that catch, they've got a chance here late, Mike. They've got enough time to try to move this thing down. I think they can win the game on this possession.
Pressure time, no timeouts to stop the clock as they get set here for a big 1st down. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Wilson. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. The game hanging in the balance and a critical 3rd down. Wilson will throw again. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. And that is incomplete. They took the end zone shot on the final play. It's a heartbreaking finish as this one will come to an end. So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. They were the aggressors from the start, able to dictate the pace of play, and in the end, they come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say good night from New Jersey.